indication of my, like, wanting to come back and, like, harm him. Yeah, little Shanghai booty. Get you every time. Get you every time. But you know what? That situation speaks to the number of situations where people holding me, switching ribbon on them. So it was like, I'm gonna treat you any old way, and then something you seem to take it, you seem to accept it. And I don't know when this happened to you, but even within the zeitgeist now, it's like I am expected to just take whatever is given to me and shut the fuck up. And I will not understand that, no matter what jobs I've had. If I speak on it, it becomes she's complaining. So I'm expressing my experience. And if you haven't noticed, remember I told you, I'm just giving you this happened, and this happened, and this happened. I'm not speaking to what they thought. I'm not speaking to how they made me feel. I'm just telling you these are the series of events. And you can judge for yourself.
Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Tennessee Titans. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. O'Connell to throw right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there on the first play of the game. 41 yards. First down throw, O'Connell. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Alluding to Trent, and it's a fumble. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
In the red zone, luckily they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. O'Connell.
Good D!
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Good fucking timeout call. Harrison Smith, good shit.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. on second down. Here's a 2nd and 8. In motion right is Ridley. Henry again on 2nd down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front and create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st down, Levis. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. Levis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And Levis going to change the play. On 3rd down.
You gotta hold your block, bro.
Be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Patterson's kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
And we all know how talented this guy is. Who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now it's O'Connell. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Let's fucking go, man.
And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this.
Good D, man. Think you gonna fucking just
the Titans offense
throw the ball all day out your fucking mind.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put.
Oh, come on, man.
Goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get fair. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Levis to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Byron Young forcing his way in there for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall.
I'm trying to move up, but the motherfucker got fucking, he couldn't turn him any type of way. Look, he came right back under him like, Jesus fucking Christ. Where the flag at? Running into the kicker.
They get it away. Fielded at about the 28. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. There he goes, left side. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 23-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win, and the defense is confident.
O'Connell from the gun on 3rd down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5. In motion right goes Adams. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. And that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now a give to Jacobs running right.
That's crazy.
Maybe by about a yard.
That was crazy, but okay.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now O'Connell. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown Raiders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception.
Yo, I can't. For some strange reason, my guys don't want to fucking block nobody, bro. Like, this shit is unheard of. Like, I can't block no fucking body, son.
Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Like, my guys don't want to fucking block nobody, bro. Fucking bullshit, son. Like, I can't block nobody on their front. That shit is crazy. When I'm dropping back for a pass, I can't block nobody on their front.
Is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Shit is ridiculous, bro. I can't block nobody on this fucking front four.
For this AFC divisional round. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team.
Look at this shit, son.
The veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Levis on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Look at this shit. Everybody getting ran over, bro.
Down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Marcus Epps there on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body.
Oh, what the fuck? He just sat there. Good shit.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Raiders are going to
Cause I can't get no fucking good pass protection, bro. Fucking everything is a fucking hurry up throw.
Offense set to get this drive started. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow?
Hey, son, can we get off the run, please?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing on second down. Here's O'Connell. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with him. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
Down at the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. To throw here, O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time. And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Breaks a tackle. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Play action now. Levis.
Yo, where the fuck is my tight end? Since when the tight end gets stuck right there? Like, come on with the bullshit. Since when the fucking tight end gets stuck? When he don't supposed to get stuck?
2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. But they go play action. Here's Levis. Little short pass. This is Everett. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Desperation time now. Here's Levis.
Look at this shit, man. Whatever, son. Nigga with no fucking abilities. A fucking linebacker or lineman knocks the ball out. A fucking receiver that's an 88 overall hands, bro. Disgusting work, man.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs.
We play fucking great defense, man.
Inside the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. This is caught. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eye.
Man, if y'all niggas just Gave me some time to fucking throw the ball this game. I ain't even tripping, man.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown.
I ain't even tripping, man. We ain't had no fucking time to throw the fucking ball, bro. We locked that shit down. I got frustrated not being able to score. Because I couldn't fucking get no fucking... Nobody couldn't get open. I don't know what the fuck. They were just rushing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Played perfect fucking defense, man.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Off the play fake, Davis. He completes it to Ridley. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give him 30 yards there. Levis now on 1st and 10.
Look at this shit.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass.
My offense didn't show up, bro.
Levis back to throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Levis will sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run it in with Henry.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
I mean, I ain't worried about that shit. I stopped that bullshit, man. It's the other. I couldn't fucking score, man. I ain't worried about that shit. Like, my offense fucking failed me, not my defense.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf for the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. The tackle there by Marcus Epps.
I don't fucking move the ball, bro. Fucking offensive line play like dog shit passing by. Pass protection.
Again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Levis sets up to throw here, and that is caught. It's Ridley. Down the sideline he goes. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 75 5 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Levis going to audible to something else. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
That's crazy. That's just crazy, but okay.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. If they can finish this one out, they'll book a date in the AFC title game next Sunday. And it looks good so far.
Oh, y'all really did that shit?
Here in this fourth quarter. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown Raiders. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. And he will get into the end zone.
We played great D. I don't care about stopping that shit because the game is already over.
They want the onside kick as well. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
My old line got to do a better job of blocking the first 3 quarters, bro. Offensive blocking.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them.
And we played great fucking defense, man.
Play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position. The advantage is
we played hella great defense. And not be able to capitalize off of that shit sucked.
Levis now off of play action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 2-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They can just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
You just got to make a play, bro.
Use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already.
Look at this shit. We can't even get off the block.
He's going deep for Brown, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I took off a match and all that shit. Our fucking offense sucks.
Are moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.